ওয়েলকাম ব্যাক টু মাই চ্যানেল ইজি ইংলিশ উইথ সত্যজিৎ। যারা 2025 সালে উচ্চ মাধ্যমিক পরীক্ষা দিতে যাচ্ছ তাদের জন্য এই ভিডিও অত্যন্ত গুরুত্বপূর্ণ। প্রোজ, পোয়েট্রি অ্যান্ড ড্রামা থেকে বাছাই করা সাবজেক্টিভ এবং ডেসক্রিপটিভ কোশ্চেন্স দেওয়া হলো। প্রোজ, পোয়েট্রি, ড্রামা থেকে তোমাদের ডেসক্রিপটিভ টাইপের কোশ্চেন আনসার করতে হবে 5টি, মার্কস থাকবে 30। প্রোজ থেকে আনসার করতে হবে 2টি আউট অফ 4 কোশ্চেন্স, পোয়েট্রি থেকে 2টি আউট অফ 4 কোশ্চেন্স এবং ড্রামা থেকে 1টি আউট অফ 3 কোশ্চেন্স। এবারে ভিডিও লেন্দি না করে সরাসরি আমরা সাজেশনে চলে যাই। প্রোজ, দ্য আইজ হ্যাবিট। কোশ্চেন নাম্বার 1, শি হ্যাড বিউটিফুল আইজ বাট দে ওয়ার অফ নো ইউজ টু হার। হু সেড দিস অ্যান্ড টু হোম? হোয়াট ওয়াজ দ্য অকেশন? Whose eyes are mentioned here? Why were they useless to her? What is the irony here? Next question. Once again, I had a game to play and a new fellow traveler. Who is the speaker here? What game had the speaker to play? Why had the speaker played this game? What other game did the speaker play? Next, the man who entered the compartment broke into my reverie. Whose reverie is referred to here? What was the reverie about? How was the reverie broken? Next, the girl got up and began to collect her things. Who is the girl? When did she get up? Why did she get up to collect her things? What had the thought about the brief encounter he had with the girl? Next, can you tell me, did she keep her hair long or short? Who is the speaker? To whom is he speaking? Who is being referred to? Where did the girl get down? What was the answer the speaker received in context to his question? Next, should forget our brief encounter. Who said this and to whom? About whom? What is the brief encounter referred to here? Why did the speaker think so? Next, yes, this is the best time. Who said this and to whom? What time is referred to here? For which this is the best time? Next, you have an interesting face. Who said this and to whom? When did the speaker make the remark? How did the person spoken to react? How did the speaker mend his comment? Every strong roots. Question number 1. In fact, I would say mine was a very secure childhood. Whose childhood is referred to here? Where was his childhood spent? How was his childhood secure? Next, our locality was predominantly Muslim. Who is the speaker? How does the speaker describe the locality? What picture of communal harmony do you find in the description? Next, I normally ate with my mother. Who ate with his mother? What was the name of his mother? Where did he eat with his mother? What did he eat with his mother? Next, one of the most vivid memories of my early childhood is of the two men whose childhood memories are referred to. Who were two men? What was their topic of discussion? What answer did the narrator get regarding his answer on prayer? Next, what had remained the routine for Abdul Kalam's father even when he was late 60s. What does Kalam say about his emulation of his father? Next, what was Pakshi Lakshmana Shastri? How was the relationship between Pakshi Lakshmana Shastri and Kalam's father? What does the relationship signify? Next, we lived in our ancestral house. Who is the speaker? When was the house built? What kind of house was it? How did the inmates of the house lead their lives in the house? এবারে থ্যাংক ইউ ম্যাম যে কোশ্চেনগুলো তোমরা তৈরি করবে, কোশ্চেন নাম্বার 1, ইউ অট টু বি মাই সন, আই উড টিচ ইউ রাইট ফ্রম রং। হু সেড দিস? টু whom and when? How did the speaker transform the person spoken to here? Next, eat some more, son. Who is the speaker? What is offered by the speaker to the listener? What picture of the speaker's character is revealed in this line? Next, and he did not want to be mistrusted now. Who is referred to as he? Whose trust did he want to win? Why did he not want to be mistrusted? What did he do to win the trust? Next, do you need somebody to go to the store? Who is the speaker? Whom did the speaker say this? Why did the speaker want to go to the store? What did they have in supper? You gonna take me to jail? Who asked the question and to whom? When did the speaker ask this question? What reply did the speaker get? Next, shoes come by devilish like that will burn your feet. Who said these words and to whom? In what context? What followed next? Next, you are going to remember Mrs. Luella Bates Washington Jones. To whom did Mrs. Jones say this and when? Would the person spoken to remember Mrs. Jones? Give reason for your answer. Next, I wanted a pair of blue suede shoes. Who is the speaker? To whom did the speaker say this? What reply did the speaker get? How did the speaker react? এবারে 3 questions যে কোশ্চেনগুলো তোমরা তৈরি করবে, কোশ্চেন নাম্বার 1, what were the 3 questions the jar wanted to get answers of? Why did he need the answer? Why was he not satisfied with the answers of the learned man? Whom did the jar finally decide to consult? Next, you have already been answered. Who is the speaker? Who is the person spoken to? How did the speaker explain the answers of the questions? You are tired. Who said this and to whom? What made the person tired? What did the speaker do for him? Next, forgive me. Who is the speaker? Why did the speaker beg forgiveness? What did the person spoken to promise the speaker? Next, why did the bearded man become the enemy of the jar? What did the man swear and resolve to do? Why did he ask forgiveness of the jar? And what did he promise him? Next, you do not know me, but I know you. Who is the speaker and who is referred to as you? How did the speaker meet with the person spoken to? What did the speaker promise to the person? এবারে poetry on killing a tree. Question number 1. It takes much time to kill a tree. Why does it take much time to kill a tree? How is the tree finally killed? Next, and then it is done. What is being referred to here? How is it done? On what tone does the poem end? Next, justify the title of the poem on killing a tree. Next, how does the poet describe the growth of a tree over the years? What are the different steps taken for killing a tree? Next, the bleeding bark will heal. Why does the bark bleed? How does it heal itself? What does the line suggest about the struggling existence of the tree? Next, how does a tree offer resistance to its destruction? How does its resistance fail? এবারে asleep in the valley. Question number 1. In his side, there are 2 red holes. Who is the person referred to here? What does the 2 red holes signify? What attitude of the poet toward is reflected here? Next, justify the title of the poem, Asleep in the Valley. Next, describe the valley as found in Rimbaud's poem, Asleep in the Valley. Next, a soldier, very young, lies open-mouthed. Describe the place where the soldier lies. Why does he lies open-mouthed? Who takes care of him and how? Next, his smile is like an infant's. Whose smile is referred to here? Why is his smile compared with an infant? How does nature treat him? এবারে, shall I compare thee to a summer's day? Question number 1. How does Shakespeare compare the beauty of his friend to that of a summer's day? Next, what do the rough winds do? What does the poet mean by summer's leaves? How is the friend's beauty superior to the summer's day? Next, but thy eternal summer shall not fade. Who is being referred to as thy? What is meant by eternal summer? Why shall not thy eternal summer fade? Next, so long lives this, and this gives life to you. What does this refer to here? Whom does this give life to? How does the poet think that this will give life to thee? Next, what type of poem is Shall I compare thee to a summer's day? Who is the poet? Whom does the poet speak of? What does the poet say about the person referred to? এবারে, the poetry of earth. Question number 1. Why does Keats feel that the poetry of earth is never dead? Or how does Keats show that the poetry of earth never ceases? Or how does Keats show that the poetry of earth is never dead? Next, what picture of summer is presented in the poetry of earth? How has it been carried onto the picture of winter? Next, what does Keats mean by poetry of earth? Why does he say that this poetry never ceases? Next, identify the voices of the poetry of earth. How does Keats establish its continuity through its voices? Next, he rests at ease beneath some pleasant weed, from which poem is the line quoted. Who is the poet who rests at ease and when? Describe his activities. এবারে drama, the proposal. Question number 1. Give a brief sketch of the character of Lomo in the play, The Proposal. Next, we have had the land for nearly 300 years. Who is the speaker? Who is spoken to? What is referred to as the land? What do you know of the land from their conversation? Next, give a brief sketch of the character of Natalia. Next, she is like a lovesick cat. Who said this? About whom? Analyze the character of the person referred to here under the light of the comment above. Next, bring him back off, bring him here. Who says this and to whom? When is this said? What impression of the speaker can be formed from this comment? I am the most unhappy of men. Who said this? Why did he say so? How did the speaker get rid of his unhappiness? Next, go there is a merchant come for his goods. Who said this and to whom? Who is the merchant? What is referred to as goods? In what way does it bring out the attitude of the person and the society at the time? Thank you for watching my video.